okay, at least it stopped snowing, although I don't think it's supposed to snow anymore today. This is the second day, and yeah, I'm a bit happier now. I know both the guys got to work. Hubby left, at least an hour earlier than what he normally does to go to work, and I actually made sure our son was up earlier as well. He actually had to walk up the out the street and up part of the road to see. He couldn't get his car up the road, so he's actually taking him out of the car as he was going. Luckily, because it's a 4x4, bus was stuck, another vehicle was stuck, and I said this is the trouble about getting out of our road. And also the fact they haven't gritted the roads, even the bus routes, so a bit late doing that anyway. So it looks like the sun is coming out, so this, if the temperature rises, I think this will disappear, hopefully sometime today. As I said, it's not forecast any more snow. I do get concerned with the guys going out. As I said, it's not as bad as it was good many years ago. I think it was February time, and we had constant snow on top of snow all through that month. And I even remember because our youngest son had broke his arm and was having it reset, and we got on the bus, and the bus only went a few yards, and we had to get off and walk, and it took us, I think, about 2.5 hours to get home, because even hubby was working at the time, but he had to actually leave his car at work and abandon it, and he had to walk home, and then the next day he had to walk back to collect his vehicle. So yeah, even if we only have a little bit of a snow, we can't cope. This country cannot cope. I mean, I know I shouldn't say that, but it's true. And even I do get a bit concerned when we have snow, due to the fact it does cause extra problems with everything that's going on at the moment with COVID-19 and everything. But there you are. I'm going to get some more reviewing, organising, decluttering done today. So hopefully I will start making a bigger dent in our home. Yes, I do have the light on our fire. I haven't got the element on to heat up because I've got my heating on. Once again, yes, I'm in the lounge. It's just cosy because I can either watch TV or my laptop on and watch YouTube or whatever if I'm not actually talking all the way through the video. How I've done my setup, like before, I've got the poofy here, and then I put this cushion so that the drawer doesn't actually rip the material. And doing it that way, it is a lovely height for me to sit on the sofa. I said I've been, I don't know if I mentioned this, I've been aching a little bit. My levels haven't been brilliant the last few days, my energy levels, but I'm still doing the basics, like my 30-minute tidy up, my 10-item pick up, and doing laundry, and obviously reviewing things. This might be a strange is probably not the word I'd use, a video decluttering, because there's 3 or 4 little areas I want to get organised today or go through review, and they're just sort of areas that we've gone to recently or have. So that's what I'm looking at. I have got my teddy bear, sort of a blanket over my legs at the moment. Yeah, so relaxed, and it's not such a hard, job when you're relaxed now. So this is sort of hair care products. So I'm going to go through all this and see if there's anything I'm going to get rid of. I have got a lot of things. These haven't even been worn. This is when I had my hair really long. It's by Claire's, as you can see. Then I had it cut, and I had this so many years. And this January, I was going to get rid of them. The only problem is my hair is longer, so I might actually have to keep on to these sort of things until my hair is cut, if I decide to get it cut eventually. So it's at a length now that I can actually just about put it up. So as I said, these sort of things were all going to go, and I thought I was going to be able to get rid of quite a bit, but it doesn't matter. In this bag here, I do have the hair trimmers and everything. I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to open it, but in there is the hair trimmers, you know, to do hubby's hair. And these, I love these. These actually are for drying your hair. And so I use these quite a lot. And they are so fluffy. I think they came from B&M. I'd like to say they came from B&M. And you just rub your hair with them. Especially if, like mine, my hair's quite thin, so it doesn't take a lot to dry it. And then I've got my hairdryer in here. And a few other bits. As I said, I did sort of experiment with this last week, and then I didn't go on camera. And then I've got this one, which I haven't used, so that may go. As I said, and a few brushes and things. So yeah, I'm going to have a look and, as I said, see what's in here. And these are pretty good as well. To put your hair up, you like the ponytail, you put it up there and then turn it round and round and round, and then this is wire and it goes like so. I don't know, have I got the packaging still here to show you? Let me just see if it's in here. I'm not sure if it is or not. It's brush, or here's one. Excuse the packaging's quite state, but I used to use this a lot, and there, that might explain it better if that makes sense to you. So again, that was something else I was thinking about getting rid of, and I'm thinking now I might have to keep hold of them again until I decide when I'm going to have my hair cut. So let's just put that aside there. So I'm going to go through this and see if I can get rid of anything, and then I'll share the the result once I've finished. Okay, then I have actually had everything out of this drawer, reviewed it, and yes, everything went back just about. But the main thing, it might not necessarily be about decluttering all the time. It's also about reviewing what you have and check, you know, what you have. You may be surprised of pieces that you've forgotten about. And so I've just, you know, sort of tweaked it. So underneath I've got my hairdryer and everything, and all my hair tools and everything. So that is the hair trimmers. I've put all the little sort of hair bands and everything in here. And this is what I mean about reviewing, because I've realised I've got two lots of this dark brown, elastics for your hair. So I don't need to buy any more. And I'm sure I've got some in a caravan as well. So they're all in that plastic container, because, as I said, all that sort of thing I was going to get rid of, because I had my hair cut really short last year. Well, short for me. And wasn't long enough obviously to put up, but now it's growing and everything, so I may just hold on to those for a time, as I said, while my hair is at the length it is now. At the back there I've got brushes. I was thinking about getting rid of this. I knew I'd got it. It's one of those chalk things for your hair. So as I said, there's a bit of a question mark on there. Detangling Spray, and I said those gloves to dry hair. I have got a number of different brushes, especially detangle brushes, but there you are. Sometimes I can just grab one and put in a different bag or rucksack I'm using at the time. So there we are, and at the moment I've only just got a bit of rubbish and that one item there. But I said it's about reviewing what you have and make sure you know what you've got. Use it or lose it. Right, I've got another drawer out. This is my nail polishes, and believe it or not, I thinned these down the last couple of years, but I've still got a lot, and some of them, especially shades that I use a lot, have still got the cellophane on, and I think they may be the same sort of colour. Sometimes that's what happens, but there is still some that I haven't worn for a time. But saying that, for a good many months before Christmas especially, and during Christmas, I didn't wear any nail polish, and I've started wearing it again, as I said. So there is definitely a few I think I can get rid of. These ones with the sort of the gems on, they're all the glitter ones, and they're the ones that I was using a lot of. So that's what I started doing. Started putting the gems on the ones that I really liked, and eventually the ones left in here would be the ones that I would be using. So I'm going to go through this and see if I can pull out any, especially ones that I haven't used. As I said, some of them haven't been used at all, like this one. So realistically, it should have been got rid of. And as I said, I tend to grab the same shades. This one that I'm wearing at the moment, as I said the other day, is this model's own one. One that I do wear a lot is this really punchy pink one, and I do use lilac and pinks. I've only got a couple of gel ones at the back there that I've said that I use during the summer, but specific ones for different times of year. As I said, there's like a maroony colour that I use during autumn and winter. So I'm going to go through these and see what I can get rid of. They should be, or they was, all in sort of colours like the pinks. I've got purple, lilac and that. So hopefully it'll be quite simple to go through this and sort of decide what I'm going to keep. As I said, this one I haven't used at all, so that could be a possibility one. But anyway, I'm going to go through them and see. I said I've got my favourites, and these plastic containers that hold the nail polishes, they were from Amazon. Okay, I have now managed to pull out just a few nail polishes, which I'm doing well because I did get rid of so many, especially last year. So because I actually had it in colours, it was a lot easier to sort through. And I'm definitely going to make more of an effort this year to wear them, or they're leaving our home. Last year I did not buy any nail polishes, and I'm going to do the same again this year. There's a couple I've got question marks on, and I do have my favourites. So realistically, I have spaced them out, but I'd like to eventually do it, so I've reduced them enough to empty a whole sort of one rack if I can. But as I said, I do have different shades. Like I have all the different pinks and lilacs and purples, and they're the ones that I mostly use, along with glitter ones. I think these might be the next ones, these to leave our home. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to make a executive decision to make sure that I do reduce these through the year. Again, I'm going to have a basket, and each time that I have made a decision about something other than this month, as I said, I am going through the home. This probably be left for the time being, but it's one of those things that I'll go back to every time I change my nail colour. But I am going to have a basket to put all these pieces in that I've been talking about, that there's a possibility I might be getting rid of stuff from our home. So I'm really pleased. Yes, I know I've got a lot of nail polishes, but I had a lot more. I had them all down the side here, down there, and these were chock-a-block. So it is getting there. It's one of those things that just takes time. As I said, I don't wear a lot of makeup, but I do wear a lot of nail polishes. As I said earlier on, it's a bit hicklety-picklety with the pieces that I'm sorting out. I'm mostly concentrating on pieces that I've come across the last few days or whatever, last week, which are on my to-do list to be sorted. Like I've done some drawers out, as I said, hair care, nail polishes. Another one is this cabinet. I don't have a lot of storage in our bathroom. It's a very tiny bathroom, as you know, in like an L-shaped. So the only main storage we have is this unit here, which I purchased a number of years ago from B&Q on sale. It's the second cabinet we've had since we've got married. We had like more of a piney coloured unit, but they were the ones where there were the slide along sort of doors, mirror doors. The only trouble is they used to catch. It was very narrow. This is why I prefer this one, because the doors open outwards, which is brilliant. I do have a little wicker basket that's actually down by the bath, so I'm going to alter some of the products around. That's mostly like extra, you know, spa bits like a face mask and things like that. But what I want to do is try and declutter the bath a little bit. As I said, I haven't got a lot of storage, and just put excess maybe bath or shower products in that basket, and then any other products in here. I'm not sure that there's going to be anything for me to actually get rid of. But again, it's reviewing, decluttering, organising, that sort of thing. Sometimes it's just a matter of reviewing what you have to see what's used. And I want to take everything out, so I'll put a towel on top of the toilet system just so I can lift things down, wipe the shelves and put everything back. So here we go. I'm going to just put the light on due to the fact with everything, maybe if I just tilt the blind it might give extra light as well, due to the fact obviously it's, although the sun has been on and off a little bit, it's still bitterly cold. So here we go. Okay, so here's the cabinet. So at the tops I have these ducks. Our granddaughter plays with those in the bath, along with those bath cups there, and sometimes her plastic tea set when she comes. I've got spare soaps, and in that plastic container I've got extra toothbrushes and everything like that. Going down to face masks, I've got a hair mask there, facial wash and face products and things like that. And as you probably noticed, I had to lay a couple of products down due to the fact that the shelves are not high enough. Down the bottom here we have got 3 compartments for 3 members of the family, mine, sons and hubby's, and it's got extra razors and razor blades in there. So underneath I've got these 3 jars that contains white products like the cotton balls, the buds and pads, and they don't look too bad there, you know, on show, and they do obviously stay sort of clean because of the lids, and also it saves room in the cabinet. So these are the products that I've got on the bath at the moment. I've got this Radox Muscle Soap, which we're using up first, and then we've got the Mallow Amazing Limited Edition Imperial Leather. They're sort of left on the bath, and then I've got a little bit of this tea tree and mint wash left. Once they've been used, I've got a few little bits and pieces where different products have been used, not just by myself but other members of family, before they go into that cabinet, you know, above the toilet, or in my walk-in cupboard that also has shelves of other products, which are sort of a little mini stock, but it's bubble bath that we tend to get through an awful lot of, if not shampoo and shaving gel. But I think other products we've got plenty of and shouldn't need to purchase anymore for a while. But anyway, so that's how I've set up the bathroom. It's pretty much the same. It's just that, as I say, I want to get a lot of these products off the side of the bath, and family members will be sort of informed to make sure once these are finished, use what's in there before they start any new bottles. Right, I finished the session for today. It's not many items in here, but there is more than 7. It doesn't look a lot, but they're more little pieces. So I'll go through those, what I've got. I've got this conditioner tea tree. I've held on to it for a while. This is the second one I've had of this one, and I did finish the first one, but this one's been around quite some time. I've decided just to let it go. I've got the suntan cream from last year. I always purchase new each year because the strength doesn't work if suntan lotion's been opened and it's been used. This strawberry body yogurt, it only got a little dreg left in it, but I've decided to let it go. I have got this curling thing and with the attachments, letting it go. I haven't used it in about 3 or 4 years, so I've kept my other one, which was the more expensive one. I'm getting rid of that. Son's old belt, it is actually worn and split, so he's got to get a new one, so he's put that in my basket. Another one of those pill watches, pens, don't work very well. I had a few of these, seem to be finding them all over the home, so that's just another one I'm getting rid of. Oh, that's just rubbish. We'll forget about that. And then I've got some nail polishes. I've got this one, this one, this one. See, all these. And I'm going to carry on going through them through the year. And that one, and the green one. And this little bag of 3 mini ones. I've got a L'Oreal lip gloss that is about empty now. And then this could be repaired, but I haven't used it in a couple of years this bottom bit come off, and yes, I suppose it could be used for something else. It hasn't broken literally, it just needs re-gluing on like that, but it's been broken for some time, hasn't been repaired, hasn't been used, so I'm just going to let that go. I've got 2 or 3 cake stands all in, you know, glass, just clear, so I prefer to use those. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, just some rubbish, 18. So that's 18 pieces. I know it doesn't look a lot, but it's getting through those other areas, all the little areas. I still spending time, you know, with the little bits and pieces, which I haven't actually videoed because I think you'll find it boring, but it's still things that needs to be sorted, work out whether it's rubbish, whether it has to have another home. So hopefully you've enjoyed this video. Thanks for watching. Goodbye.